Spider-Man is one of the many variants of the iconic web-slinger from the Marvel Multiverse. He comes from Earth 11580, and his origins are a tad different from the smooth-skinned Spidey that we know from Earth 616. They started out similar enough, with this Earth's Peter and his girlfriend Gwen Stacy touring Horizon Labs, which was led by the famed scientist Max Modell. It is here that Max reveals to the teens that one of their newest projects involved genetic alteration, where they were bombarding a massive colony of spiders with high doses of radiation. I'm guessing the funding for this government-level experimentation did not cover better quality glass, because this Peter somehow fell through the glass and into the spider pit, where his flesh was completely consumed by the hungry arachnids. Believing Peter to be dead after this accident, it was actually revealed that he indeed lived and inherited spider powers in the process, becoming a heroic version of Spider-Man that we are quite familiar with. One day while saving Gwen from this world's Sinister Six, we would see though that there was much more to this Spider-Man than meets the eye, or dare I say, eyes? During the battle, Spidey had his back sliced open by Jack-o'-lantern's scythe, where instead of the expected blood, poor Jack was greeted to possibly the most horrendous sight to man, which was thousands of hungry spiders that leapt out of the hero's exposed wound. We now discover that after the accident, Peter's body was indeed eaten by the spiders, but their radioactivity had somehow allowed them to absorb his consciousness, therefore making him a humanoid-shaped body formed by thousands, if not millions of interlinked spiders. So yeah, next time kids you say you want to be Spider-Man, let's be very specific that it's not this one. Horrified at witnessing his friend getting his face eaten by this grotesque man's blood bugs, Green Goblin escaped, where Gwen thanked Peter for rescuing her. Saddened at the monster that he had become, Spider-Man thought his mere presence would put the woman in danger, where he told her to stay away from him. He then turned into a pile of spiders and vanished into the night, leaving only a superhero costume behind. This would not be the end of our boy Spider-Man though, as he would be recruited by other Spider-Men during the Spider-Geddon event to combat the Inheritors, which were vampire-like monsters that fed on the life force of spider-powered individuals. While at first heroic in his actions, Spider-Man quickly began to become overrun by his spider's half, which was developing a taste for human flesh. Getting into a power dispute with the other Spider-Men of who should lead the group, Spider-Man and a sinister Spider-Man variant of Norman Osborn broke off into their own group to solve the conflict on their own. Finding their way to the Web of Life, Spider-Man discovered the corpse of the rebel inheritor Karn, where he proceeded to eat it. So, body made of flesh-eating spiders, check. Flesh-eating spiders that eat dead bodies, also check. This guy is just checking off the boxes of all the stuff of nightmares. Discovering that the Inheritors used the Web of Life to travel through the multiverse, Norman went to destroy it, locking them in Earth 616, but not before Spider-Man had sent some of his spiders across the web so he could have a presence in other worlds. After the Spider-Geddon conflict, good old Spider-Man would not be seen for a while until the second run of Superior Spider-Man comics, where he was sent by Norman Osborn to spy on Otto Octavius so they could plot revenge on him for crossing him during the team-up. Attempting to attack Otto, it would not turn out too well for Spider-Man, for the dude was able to incapacitate him, where he kidnapped one of the spiders and tortured it to discover Norman's location. Getting his old body back, Doc Ock then engaged in a final battle with Norman, which resulted in the apparent death of Spider-Man after his spiders were blasted to pieces by the Doctor's spider-sized Octobots. God, this guy's ridiculous. I love him so much. Spider-Man would live to fight another day though, as we later see him still working with Norman as they experimented on remaining pieces of the Web of Life. They would soon be interrupted though, as Oscorp Tower was invaded by several Spider-Men infected by the spider goddess Shathra. Attempting to stop the invaders, Peter warned them of his vast spider's powers, only to get set on fire by an infected cyborg Spider-Man and was then blown up when they destroyed Oscorp Tower. See, only way to get rid of a spider infestation is to kill it. Kill it with fire.